And with Ayrshire News Report, Frank Cassidy. Now, looking at the results from the weekend, it was some real drama in the junior game. We'll start at Abbey Park. Winning, as we said last week, you've seen them a few times this season. They're a great cup side, and by Jove, 2-1 against Socky.
Absolutely, yeah. The cup pedigree sort of continues. It's a tradition with the Buffs and done and dusted. Again, I don't know if they were strong favourites. I mean, looking at the form of both teams, you thought to yourself, they might sort of end up drawing with Socky, but as it happened, they won 2-1.
Yeah.
And in the cup, it's all about getting the results.
This ETHX Energy Scottish Cup, it's certainly thrown up some great results. And let's say Fleeting and Ben Lewis scored. That won't be any surprise to you, Frank?
No, definitely no. Ben Lewis, I was very impressed with him last week against Darbo, and again, it's no surprise. But they have got quite a few good forward players. They're impressive going forward, is what I'm trying to say, good result. It's all about getting into the next round at this stage, and that's exactly what they've done.
And just nearby of Meadow, another tennis scoreline, 6-1 against Blackburn. Brian Dees, Gary McCann, they both got doubles, and Ross McPherson as well. He got a brace as well.
Yeah, maybe a wee confidence booster for Meadow. They've not had the best of season so far. To get 6 goals against any class of opposition's good, especially in the cup. They seem to have a hoodoo, a jinx over them in the Scottish Cup. Maybe this is the year. Whereas in previous years they've went going strong in the league and faltered in the cup. Just maybe it might be the opposite way about this season, and they'll go have a good, decent cup run. And again, the confidence booster might help in the league for them as well. Going into a vital game at the weekend against Atherley away. 3 points separating the teams. A Meadow win would put them both in level pegging. So again,
you know a lot about Atherley. Where do you see that one going, Frank?
Yeah, my heart rules my head. But in all seriousness, I think Atherley with home advantage should take care of Meadow. Looking at Atherley reports this season, the odd goal defeats, breaking the balls going against them, refereeing decisions have gone against them. Sounds a wee bit paranoid, but all these things sort of combine to sort of, when you're at the bottom of the league, these things happen to you. So,
well, I'll pump for Meadow on that one. In terms of the another big result, though, another great cup side is Troon this season. Obviously, I think they were a bit disappointed to go out the West, but what a result in the Scottish Cup, 2-1 against Bo'ness.
Yeah, it's got to be one of the results of the days. And talk about cup pedigrees, Bo'ness. You always connect Bo'ness with runs in the Scottish Cup, regular semi-final participants, and and they carry a big support. They've got a kind of professional setup. So again, a victory for Troon was a fantastic result.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, like you say, that's pretty incredible. Morgan Brown and Chris McKnight got the goals there for Troon to take them into round 4. Now, looking at it, I mean, maybe a shock result as well. Girvan in the Ayrshire District League, sitting third, managed to get a 0-0 draw at home to Beath.
Yeah, aye. Again, the cup games throw up all sorts of results. This is maybe not so surprising because they're actually undefeated in the league. They've won 5 and drawn 1 of the 6 matches played. So at home, it's maybe not a major surprise. But you've got to fancy Beath in the replay. Although in the junior game, how many times have we seen the weaker team coming through in the so-called harder away ties, right. Especially when it's a replay. So anything can happen at Beath on Saturday, yeah, definitely. Yeah,
I mean, I've over the years, I've always thought Girvan have done well in the cup. I've seen them they knocked Largs out of the Scottish Cup the season before Largs got to the Scottish Cup final. So they've definitely got a cup pedigree. And I see Cumnock at home to Shots this weekend, but I see the matches being played at Luga. Do you know what the story is behind that?
Yeah, I do indeed. The Cumnock, it's the actual pitch itself is getting resurfaced with an artificial playing surface, state-of-the-art artificial playing surface. And while that's happening, they're playing at their nearby neighbours, Luga. There's no time scale. It's very much weather dependent where they're going to get back to Townhead Park. But that's the scenario just now, and it's very much a temporary arrangement.
Sure.
And obviously the Luga Cumnock are quite grateful to the Luga guys for accommodating them. And I believe it was at quite short notice. So there you go. That's the scenario.
Now, a team now that have got a big match this weekend in the Scottish is Winton Rovers. The Drawson side have not really hit top form in the league, but they're away to Hill of Beath Hawthorn, and they're always a well-known name in the Scottish.
Oh my goodness, yeah, definitely, yeah. It used to be a shock when they took on big teams from the West and beat them, but now you don't bat an eyelid because they're a strong cup team. No matter what the league for them is, they always seem to produce these results and knock the West teams out. Again, anything can happen. But one fantastic result was Muirkirk going to Tayport and getting a 0-0 draw. I mean, Tayport, again, that's synonymous. It's a wee bit in a par with Auchinleck when you think of Scottish Cup. They are bottom of the league just now, but for Muirkirk to go there and get a 0-0 draw was an absolutely fantastic result. Here's hoping they can finish off the job on Saturday.
Yeah, that certainly would be incredible, I think.
Yes,
I don't think. Talk about a bookie buster. Just briefly as well in the league, Seaglen Afton did really well. They got a 2-0 win at Shettleston at the weekend.
Yeah, a great result in as much as good away match, but it puts them into third position in the table, which kind of sums up this league. Just look at the moment, everybody can beat everybody else, and to have such a leap after one result just kind of sums up that scenario. Okay. But a good away win, definitely, yeah, without a doubt.
Right, fantastic, thanks Frank.
Okay.
Thanks very much. And now here's my report from Ravencraig Stadium in Greenock on Saturday in the McBookie.com West First Division, where the score was Greenock Juniors 0, Largs Thistle 2. Thistle came away from Greenock with their pride intact, 17 games unbeaten, but they were put through the proverbial ringer in the first half. Greenock had a goal chopped off, they missed a penalty, they had 2 1-on-1s with keeper Ross Lundy and other chances besides. But the early stages, Largs, Gary Phillips, he had the early chance, faded past some defenders, his cross was blocked, James Marks headed over the bar. But the first shot back pass in the far right was seized upon by a Greenock forward, but it was a magnificent defensive challenge to deny him. And James Marks, near the centre circle, he was nearly ambushed by the Greenock midfield, took the decision to pass back to Lundy. And Greenock's Lundy, he nearly scored. He was blocked by Lundy, and then Doherty blazed over the rebound. A following corner was then headed on by a Greenock player, and it looked to have crossed the line as the home support cheered, but the goal wasn't given. Play raged on. Then James Marks at the other end, he had a diagonal effort which was blocked by ex-Largs keeper McWilliams. Larry McMahon, he then chopped down a Greenock forward on entering the box, and a penalty was awarded in 31 minutes, but Craig Brown's spot kick trundled well wide of the right post. So half time, and it was goalless, and nobody could quite believe it. Largs won a penalty in 52 minutes. Marks was jostled during a corner. There didn't seem to be any claims for a penalty, but the award was given by the referee, and Sean Pearce converted. The goal seemed to transform Largs. Pearce launched a stinging shot just wide of the left-hand post from the edge of the area. Largs doubled the lead after a quick passing move, and which resulted in Pearce lofting a high ball on the right to Marks, who raced on through and hit a diagonal effort past McWilliams from 12 yards. However, Greenock was still posing a threat. A free header went over the bar, and another missed opportunity for the home side came when an effort pinged off the right hand post, with Lundy beaten as the minutes ticked away towards the conclusion. So Greenock's finishing will have to improve. They missed chance after chance in that first half. As for Largs, well, they rode their luck at times, especially in those opening 45 minutes, but they showed determination to get a gritty 2-0 win in the end. Right, with Arnie after Largs, this was 2-0 win against Greenock. 2-0, it sounds good, but it didn't quite go as plain sailing as that, did it?
No, to be honest, we were very lucky, Calum, in the first half. They played well the first half, and we just didn't turn up at all. It's after such a good performance starting the game last week, and then we done the total opposite the day. We were very, very poor, but Greenock were good the first half. We'll say that. So, and you're saying about luck. I say it all the time, you earn your luck, and I think we deserved a bit of luck the day because we've not really had a lot of that in the past. So I think it's went in our favour the day.
Yeah, this is it. I think as well, when you look at it, Largs were really up against it in that first half. I mean, we actually set Greenock up a couple of occasions as well, and then they missed the penalty.
We could have been maybe 2-3-0 down in the first half. They had some good chances they didn't take, but the boys that we've got, we know we weren't going to play like that the full game, and we got in at half time and regrouped, and we took advantage of them not taking any chances and missing the penalty.
What was the turning point?
I don't know, they just seemed to get the sleeves up. Obviously we got the penalty, and that kind of, we got the goal, and that gave us a bit of confidence. We seemed to relax a bit more as well, and better on the ball, and we were starting to pick up second balls as well. And
so what did you say to the boys at half time? How did you motivate them, or was it a difficult one to really sort of...
No, we don't need to motivate them. They know themselves they didn't play well. As I always say, they're a great bunch of boys, so they've got great attitudes, and they knew themselves that they weren't doing great, so we just kind of pointed a few things out and had a couple of nice words, and that was it.
Good stuff. And with the two Largs Thistle goal scorers after Largs Thistle's 2-0 win against Greenock, it wasn't just as plain sailing as 2-0, was it, James?
Yeah, I made a bad pass back to their striker. He's missed it, so he's left me off the hook for that, because I'm sure if he scored that,
you'd have been hooked.
I'd have been hooked. Yeah, but it was a good game. It was a good battle in the first half. I thought our quality came down in the first half, but I thought in the second half, after the gaff and Arnie went through us a little bit, we picked the tempo up in the second half, then we got a reward.
Absolutely. And you took your goal brilliantly, though. It was take us through it.
Yeah, well, Piercy here put the ball over the top, and it was just basically I had to get it on target. I put it across the keeper. We've been working out on training, always get the ball across the keeper, so I've smashed it across the keeper. It's went in, and I was happy with it. It's been a few games without a goal, so I was just glad to get on the score sheet, and better yet, 3 points.
Yeah, that's it. No, it was a crucial goal, but not only that though, Sean, 2 goals in 2 games, and that was a big penalty.
Who'd have thought it?
I went down for the penalty kick.
I think Slick picked the ball up, but I knew he was going to get it to me, so even though Slaves was telling him not to take it, but it was a poor penalty. I was trying to get it right in the corner, but Ryan McWilliams went the other way, so yeah. Every goal's a goal. That's
it. So this is like so that two goals, and that really settled us, because it was a tough first half.
We could have realistically been about 5-0 down in the first half, but coming away with a 2-0 win, it's a tale of two halves. That's what we felt about, isn't it? And getting away with 2-0, good gritty win, just like last week. Not as good a performance as last week, but still 3 points.
Welcome to Meadow Park, where the final score in the Scottish Junior Cup third round tie was Irvine Meadow 6, Blackburn United 1. Meadow went into the game really looking for a victory after 4 straight league defeats. They were determined to put everything behind them, and they certainly gave a great account of themselves, especially in the second half. Early on, Calum McDowell shot wide for Blackburn from 12 yards as West Lothian side began well. Every 8 minutes, Meadow broke the deadlock, and it was Gary McCann's shot was saved by Connor Shaw, the visiting goalie, but he tucked home the rebound from 4 yards. After that, there were a few chances for Meadow, with Ross McPherson shooting over the bar, and then Ryan Deese also coming close. However, in 41 minutes, the home side doubled their advantages. Deese shot home from 6 yards, and amidst a bit of a goal-mouth scramble, so that put a wee bit of light on it. And then just a couple of minutes after the break, Deese shot blasted home from the edge of the box to more or less put the game beyond any doubt, with his shot taking a slight deflection off a Blackburn defender. And then it was McPherson blasted the ball home from a McCann pass in 74 minutes from about 10 yards out, and then there was an identical combination in 80 minutes. Again, the winger McCann, who did a marvellous game, setting up McPherson to roll the ball home from 8 yards to further extend the lead. And then just in 87 minutes, Meadow sort of set the seal on a resounding win when the industrious McCann made a run to the edge of the box, and his shot from the angle just crashed in off the post to really steamroller the visitors. So that hopefully this will be an added confidence boost for Meadow, who've been toiling with form. knocked the ball about brilliantly. McPherson, the ex-Queen's Park striker, was outstanding. Ryan Deese also had a good game, and new signing David Sinclair, who's on loan from Stirling Albion, also stood out. So really a great afternoon at the office for Irvine Meadow. So from Meadow Park, where the final score in this Scottish Junior Cup third round tie was Irvine Meadow 6, Blackburn United 1. It's Stewart McConnell for Kicktalk performance. You know, I really impressed.
I think the second half performance was good.
Yeah. It was 2 apiece, wasn't it? 3 guys get 2 each. So.
Yes, that's right.
I
think the second half performance was fine. Apprehension about the place was incredible. Tension about the place was incredible. And it doesn't matter where it is, when players will feel the tension on the place, and at 1-0 we were doing well, and it went to 1 each. The tension, the apprehension was terrible. But we got there.
You feel under pressure, really had to win this, so did you feel when you say...
No, I didn't feel that. I'm not under any pressure whatsoever. Not under any pressure whatsoever. Expectations to win games, as a manager of the Meadow, you expect to win every game. And
but your meaning, was it just, when you were saying you could feel the pressure just when you scored?
You could tell. You could tell with the supporters. There was tension about the place.
So what a way to, it must be one of our best performances of the season.
Right, young man, thank Paul.
6 goals to boot,
Chris.
Really all over the park. Really played well. Were you quite happy?
Happy with good bits. Certain parts of the game, I think the boy Sinclair that came into the middle of the park was really good. I think he done very well for us. I think Michael Keenan was equally solid in the middle of the park.
And Ross McPherson, obviously.
I'm delighted for Ross to get 2 goals. He's been out injured for a wee bit of time, and it was great to get him back. Ryan Deese get 2 and Gary McCann get 2, so I can't be more happy.
And I thought Gary as well as the architect, a couple of the goals as well as scoring.
I thought Gary was quiet today, but he probably, to use your word, he was architect for a few goals.
So that's it'll be a happier Saturday night for you, looking to try and get going from here. And it's good to be in the Scottish after Christmas.
Of course, that's the best Saturday night I've had for a while, because things had been going well, and you've seen the way we passed the ball later on. That's what we do.
What was the difference, you think, today to the other days?
You tell me. If I knew that, I'd be managing Barcelona.
Well, Stevie, you might have to forgo Barcelona, but the Real Madrid job might be available after their 4-0 thrashing on Saturday night, and the White Hankies were out at the Bernabeu. But anyway, thanks very much to all contributors for this week's Kick Talk. Goodbye.